This was the most shameless prince anyone had ever seen. He had just sold his kingdom's strongest holy maiden to a neighboring country, and only a few days later, he was already trying to summon her back by force. Even his younger sister, the holy maiden Mia, was shocked by his twisted behavior. She knew full well that under his rule, their nation was headed for disaster, so Mia sought out the disgraced and imprisoned first prince, hoping he would step up and save their country. However, the first prince was a complete shut-in. He knew that the moment he made a move, the second prince's faction would surely have him assassinated. No matter how much Mia pleaded or promised, the first prince firmly refused her request. Meanwhile, in the neighboring country, the girl who was once sold away had become widely admired. One day, she met Grace, an apprentice holy maiden who had come all this way to study under her. Through Grace's constant praise, the girl finally realized that the writings everyone had once scorned and burned had become a source of hope and inspiration for many people in other lands. For the first time in years, she felt that her existence had meaning again. In gratitude, she shared everything she knew with Grace. Unlike the girl's gentle, patient way of teaching, her own training as a child had been brutally strict under her master's orders, such as surviving alone in the freezing mountains or sleeping on a bed of sharp needles. After training, the two went together to pay respects to the late holy maiden of that country. They learned that the neighboring kingdom's first prince had been the deceased's lover, and that he still grieved deeply for her loss. Yet as the girl listened to his sorrow, a different feeling began to stir in her heart. The neighboring kingdom's second prince came to comfort her, urging her to be honest with her own emotions, and praising her efforts openly. It was then that the girl finally realized what her heart truly desired, and with new determination, she boldly asked the neighboring king to lead his army to save the sister she loved most.